Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
The Bruins and the Canadiens. Well, the Montembeault is an official starter again here, I do believe, for the Canadiens today. We know they're huge underdogs, of course. The Bruins says 280 there. They're probably up to 295. They just took some steam here within the last 20 minutes or so, actually, because it had actually gone all the way down a little bit to like 280-ish there, as you see on screen. But now they're back up again, approaching $3. So can the Bruins continue their? Of course they will, but going to have to pay the price here against the Canadiens.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how these games are going to turn out. I mean, you only have like a handful of teams here that kind of have something to play for. Today, I think, it's going to be interesting how it plays out. I might just kind of, maybe stay away here a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and take the under. I think the Bruins might go ahead and rest some guys today. Maybe they're not going to be as aggressive. I'm not so sure. Canadiens have only scored 3 goals in his last 2 games here. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to try the under. We'll see.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be with you. Looks like Swayman might be in there instead of Ullmark today. Not confirmed, but Montembeault is confirmed. And I would think with these two, I want to go under. I'm on the under with you. I don't think it's an overwhelming situation with the over, considering this matchup. Here's Brent Bruins in regulation. Michelle went with the Canadiens money line, like the Bruins are ready to pack it in already and just go through the motions here a little bit. Ready for the playoffs. Has their motivation kind of gone out the window? They've already set the record for wins, right? I mean, they've clinched everything there is to clinch.
Right.
Montreal going nowhere. We know that. Is this a spot for Montreal? So let's take the under and figure that not a high motivation game. Ziggy wants Montreal on the puck line. Bruins and under for Demetrius. Yeah, even with the Bruins to lay anything here today. Butterscotch will take 2.5 goals with Montreal. Over first period for Denver. TJ's way out there. He's ready to go to Omaha.
That's right. So I was going to say, you got ready to come and have some gumbo in the parking lot?
Okay, the Penguins and the Blue Jackets. Penguins here favorite. They're up to $1.90, 6.5 over 20. Mindy and look at, you said it. Right now, I mean, just bummer days. What do you got here in this one?
Well, I mean, I think the Penguins are just going to be maybe a little bit defeated, a little bit deflated after missing the playoffs for the first time in, I don't know, what was it, since 2005-ish?
Boy,
20 years or so. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the Blue Jackets here on the puck line.
Well, I'm going to agree with you. I think that it's deflating for a team like that, and I don't know. The Blue Jackets are awful, but they can get it done on the puck line. They've gotten a few done on the puck line, certainly. And I'm going to get into play with you here in this one.
All right.
See anything in the chat? Some of these games I know is going to be hard to swallow a little bit, as we play down the stretch here. And Penguins in regulation. Hello to the 209 Valley. We deducted that
Yep,
from
that's right. But I
Central
think
California.
it's a different little emoji or profile pic today.
What is it?
It looks like a cool car, but I can't tell.
Okay. Butterscotch agreeing with us. CBJ. Blue Jackets for Ziggy on the puck line. Zombies may be with us. Hello to Zombies today. TJ on the Penguins. Demetrius Penguins and under. This one, I don't know. I think could get a little loose, actually, with the scoring. Almost thinking about it as a premium, but let's keep it going with this card. Not every game is a big deal here, obviously. The Senators and the Sabres fit that category. Sabres here favored at $1.35 now. $1.35, 7/15.
Well, I mean, the Sabres are playing their third game in 4 nights against a rested Senators team here. I don't know. I think I'm just going to take a little bit of rest advantage here in this one. Take the Senators.
All right, Mindy, on the Sens here on the road. Yeah, Buffalo's usually a team I like to take on the road. Maybe they could be suited here against the Senators in the matchup, but I've just got to go over. I mean, I've got to go over. I know that they're going to be probably some buyback on this one at 7, but let me dial it back a little bit. I'll go over. Not thrilled about this one. 7.
I feel like there's a theme. Not thrilled about this one today. Funny.
Well, the thing is, I mean, we've been pretty strong on hockey, but starting to get a little NBA-ish.
Right. Right. You always have that in the back of your mind.
A little NBA-ish here on the end of the hockey season. Ready to go, ready to get the season over with. Okay, let's see. We got looks like some support with you on the Senators here. Ziggy would go under. I don't know. It's 7.
I kind of tend to lean over as well, Ramon.
Buffalo, I mean, doesn't seem like Ottawa is going to be able to. I know you got Ottawa, so they'll have to contribute here too. But Buffalo can. We know they can score. All right. Hurricanes and Panthers here. We know the Hurricanes. Certainly the Panther. This is a decent matchup, at least for what's going on here. Panthers are a slight favorite here at $1.15 now, and the total is mostly about 6.5 flat. So we'll see. I mean, obviously, Florida right now they've locked up a playoff spot, but they want to win this game because who wants to play the Bruins? So they're definitely motivation for Florida here, I would think, in this one. I mean, Carolina, they've won 3 of 4, and basically they're still battling with New Jersey for the division title.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe the Hurricanes might want this one a little bit more. I think they want to clinch first place in the division there. Panthers give up too many goals as well. They're averaging almost 3.5 here. I'm taking the Hurricanes.
Okay, I have Ranta there. Could be Anderson. Maybe more so Anderson now, I'm thinking, than when I put this in a couple of hours ago. Probably Leon there for the Panthers. Mindy on Carolina here, it sounds like. And I think I'm going to end up agreeing here with her, actually. Florida's been playing well. Let's see what you guys are up to here. Butterscotch on Carolina. Curtis on the under. Corday under. Nate with a lean to the Canes. Brent likes Carolina here. All right, Mindy. Let's go on Carolina on the road. Yeah, well, I'm rating this game in a pick'em, so
Yeah, pretty much.
maybe there's a little bit of value there. Well, it's almost turned into a pick'em now. Florida $1.15. I have it listed there $1.15. So good game there. Good game tonight. Certainly one of the better games on this card. Zombie said, yeah, Florida been playing well, no doubt. Boy, that one's tough. I'll go with you. I'm going to go with you on that one. Red Wings and Lightning here. Red Wings took the steam, actually, in this one. But Lightning's still going to be a big favorite. They're 235 or so. 6.5 under at -115.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit the over. It's 4-1, the Red Wings last 5 here. And 4-0 to the over for the Lightning. Taking over.
Okay. Mindy with the over here in this one. I don't know. I was feeling under maybe. I'm not sure. Is there anybody want to comment in this one? Let's see what we can maybe get on here. Yeah, Red Wings taking that steam. Maybe this is a spot for the Red Wings to hang in there. I'm going to take them plus a goal and a half here. I think I'm going to take the Red Wings, unless somebody could talk me off of it in the chat. Well, look, Tampa's had its struggles here late, no doubt about it, and they're going to be hard pressed in that series with Toronto, and I think that's probably what it's that obviously that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Tampa Bay and Toronto. So I think they're kind of locked in. You do want to try to find a spot to play well, but when you have your doubts and you're not playing well, so give me the Red Wings here. I think the Sharps are going to be on the Red Wings. I want to be on the Red Wings too. Butterscotch though is going to lay a goal and a half. Demetrius will be with me and take the goal and a half. Valley wants to go over here first period. And Ziggy wants to go over for the game. Maple Leafs and Rangers. In this one, the Rangers just the slightest of favorites, $1.25. 6.5 under 20, maybe 6.5 under 15 in this one, Mindy. But right now with these two teams, I mean the Maple Leafs, they're in second place, so they rested players last game. I guess they could rest players again in this one as well. The Rangers, they're in third place, and they'll be basically playing the worst team, I think, of the Hurricanes and the Devils, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this one's kind of a toss-up for me here. I kind of lean to the Maple Leafs. That's where I'm going to go. They are 3-0. They are putting up 4 goals a game, with the Rangers only being 1-2. So they're kind of a little bit more on a skid here. They're scoring 2 goals a game here. I think the Leafs can hold this Rangers offense down. That's where I'm going to go. Taking the Maple Leafs here, getting a little plus money, I think.
Well, given the fact that this game doesn't have a lot, that maybe their fates are sealed, I'm going to go under in this one. Here, I don't know if there'll be a big motivation to put up big numbers here. Maybe that means the defenses take the night off, but I still got Shesterkin in goal. Butterscotch is with me here. Ziggy's with me here on the under. I want to go under. Valley leaning to the under. Corday's got a pretty solid play.
Not under.
That's called a premium right there. Maple Leafs 5-2 as an underdog. Cordae's got a solid play. Steph on the Leafs with you. I have concerns in that game about the Leafs and, what their situation is. The Rangers situation set too, but okay, Devils and Capitals now. Devils on the road. That's where I like them for the most part. They are big favorite though, obviously against the Caps. $1.80, and the total 6.5 here. New Jersey just 1 point behind Carolina, and can still win the division. So I would say fully motivated. Other than the fact that you're in the playoffs, but
Yeah, I think
ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and oh, I'm sorry. There was maybe a little bit of lag on my part. Sorry about that.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I think the Devils want to keep their playoff positioning here. They want to come into the playoffs with the good note. Capitals, they're finishing here a tough season. I'm going to take the Devils here and lay the big price.
Okay, I'll do it too. We'll just go money line. I put it about $1.70 or so. So no value to it necessarily, but I think they can still win. I think they have the motivation to win. They are on the road. I love the Devils on the road. I know I've been saying that kind of all season, and they haven't really been the same team on the road that they were most of the season, but nonetheless, against the Caps. And I was able to score with the Caps as a home underdog last time, but the Devils definitely have something to play for. Corday will be on the Caps today. No problem. I mean, sometimes you can get even in the situation that they're in. I mean, the Devils are still, if they finish in this position, probably be up against the Rangers. Not a terrible situation for the Devils, certainly. So, all right, let's take the Devils. Have another premium, and we're laying a big price, though. Wild, Predators. Mindy, the Predators are going to be the slightest of favorites, $1.15. This totals 5.5. We'll see here. In this one, Minnesota, they're in the mix with the Stars for second place right now. So that's kind of where we're at with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go under the 5.5 here today with this one. It's 5-1 the Wild's last 6, especially when they're in that day 3 of 4 situation. Under 4-0-1 Predators last 5 here overall. Gonna go under the total.
Now, I know we got burned on that last 5.5 with that late goal in the 4-2, but this one feels like an under to me. I'm willing. I want to do it. It's even as 5.5 flat. I'm in. Count me in. Wild and
going under.
Well, these teams go, under. Doesn't feel that great at 5.5, but Rocco on the Preds here. Ziggy would go wild. Oh, money line. Oh, okay. I thought Ziggy was going wild on us. Blake's on the over here in this one. Scotch, our tennis. No, Scotch is our Chicago correspondent. Blake is our Tennessee correspondent. He's on the over. Scotch is on Nashville. So they're going against us there, Mindy. No, Blake is anyway. Yeah, Blake is, and it's all right. We're on the under 5.5. Thought we were going to actually hang on to that. Okay. Blues and Stars. And Stars, big favorite, of course. 225. A total 6 over 25. Maybe a little contrast. I don't know. Stars can score, but talked about how solid they've been. So what do we got here?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go under 6-1 the last 7 between these two here. 3-1-1 for the last 5 there in Dallas. I'm going to go under the total.
You are going to go under. Okay. Go under, Mindy says, Blues and Dallas. And we just saw this matchup, obviously.
Yep.
Ziggy would go over. So, the last game, I think Blues. Corday loves the Blues on the money line. I don't know. I think the Blues can compete here as well. I'm going to take them on the puck line. Corday, Corday is taking them on the money line, of course. He's not. He's not going to hold back. I mean, the Stars, they can still win the division, but again, they're going to need help. We already talked about, Colorado's game. We're going to talk about it coming up, and they are at home against Winnipeg, but then the Colorado after that has to play Nashville tomorrow at Nashville in a back-to-back. So they've got a little bit, they're up against it a little bit is what I can say. So they're fully motivated here, but does seem like the fact that Colorado has to play a game on the road. Pressure's on St. Louis. All they can do is win and know it. But 209 Valley says Stars in regulation. Here's the Scotch Lock says Dallas in regulation. I knew it'd be a popular play. But I'm going to take the Blues here on the puck line today. Here, but again, perfect anyways, because we're talking about the Avalanche and the position that they're in. What can we say here? Avalanche, $1.90, 6 over 20. So Avalanche, look, they had their chance against the Oilers. They lost that game in overtime. They have those 2 games left. They control their own destiny. They're the big favorite here. I mean, this one opened much lower, no doubt about it. Open like maybe 150. Winnipeg, they've clinched the final playoff spot. That's it. They're in the second place wild card, and they won that game against Minnesota, so they're locked in.
Well, I was going to take a look at the under still in this one. It is 7-1. The Jets last 8. They're the Avalanche. They're 12-4-1 in their last 17 after scoring 2 goals or less their previous. I'm going to go ahead and go under the total 6.
Got to go under, especially if it's a 6 with these 2 teams. We'll see. Winnipeg may have Rittich out there today. Hellebuck probably, I would think, at the day off, considering where they're at. So, but I don't think it's a situation, massive scoring. Colorado controls their destiny, like I said, but they got to go on the road tomorrow against Nashville. Jets are Corday's favorite play on the board today. I would say if it wasn't a situation where their, seeding is already determined, I would like them in this spot, but I don't think today might be the spot. I like the under. I like these teams to go through the motions a little bit. Ziggy would take Colorado money line, or as he likes to call it, money semicolon. Butterscotch says, talking about the under 6. Look at that, 6.5 under 32, he says. Demetrius Avalanche and under. Rocco, Avalanche regulation. Thinking of adding the puck line, maybe just a first period puck line. So, all right, Mindy, we're building some.
We're doing more than I thought, actually. So that's
especially on the last day of the season. I so blew it. Tomorrow's the last day of the season, you guys. I keep messing that up. Flyers and Blackhawks. Well, I mean, you can't. Let's just talk about the best game on the board. Come on, the Flyers and the Blackhawks. This one's probably a pick 'em. I've got the Flyers a slight favorite. Total 6 under 15. The blockbuster tilt.
Can we go over at the United Center, over 6? That's where I'm headed here today. over 8-3, and the Flyers last 11-5, 1-1. The Blackhawks last 7 overall. Gonna go over the total.
At 6, I'll go over, sure. I mean, I think this has 7 written all over it. Come on, the Flyers, the Blackhawks. These guys are bad, bad, bad. We know it's been a terrible season. Uh, we might see Staylock in there for Chicago. I don't think anything's confirmed, but you said over, I'll say over.
All right, over.
Heck yeah. Got to gamble tonight. I'm unfortunately with a 7-game baseball card and a bunch of hockey games that don't have any meaning. We're gambling a little bit, folks.
We are.
That's all I can. So let's not go crazy out there. But yeah, we're gambling a little bit tonight. Let's just be honest. There's going to be a little bit of volatility in these NHL games. I don't have to tell you guys that, but Demetrius says the Blackhawks money line and over. Zombie's going to be heading with us. He says it's a 50-50. I think, what does that mean? Like
that it's always a 50-50 shot.
I hope he's not playing 50% of his bankroll.
Right side of the 50%.
Maybe he's playing 50% of his bankroll on this one.
There you go. It could be that.
Huge Flyers Blackhawks game.
Maybe it's that, right? Maybe he's getting some money in.
Thomas Lewis says, that's what we're doing. Yeah, we're gambling all the time. We're really gambling on this one. Butterscotch on Chicago. I'd probably
50% of his bank. He got it. All right.
Oh, gosh. Don't do no.
Just do 30%. You'll be fine.
Right? I mean, I was thinking like 0.5% of your bank.
No, you got to be at least like 20%, Ramon.
Oh, my God. On this game?
Okay.
All right, Sharks and Oilers. So here it is. So Oilers right now, 460 there. Actually down a little bit from 500. But I will say this, and if there are any hockey people that think they're hockey experts or people who've been betting hockey for years, especially at the end of the season, I would say this season we have not – we joked about it, Mindy, some of the money lines, but I would actually say that here at the end of the season, and if any of my hockey experts, we didn't really see as many 400 and 500 minus 400 and 500 favorites as we have in the last few seasons. I really thought that over the last couple of years, even before the pandemic season, but that when we got to the end of the season, there were more $4 and $5 favorites than there were this year. But here we have one with the Oilers and the Sharks.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to get on that Sharks puck line yesterday on my free play. And of course, Empty Netter got me with, just seconds left. But I don't really like, I don't really like it today. I know that's where Ziggy's headed. I mean, I would go ahead and probably look towards, maybe 2.5 for San Jose, maybe. But it's one of those, like, I tend to like the Oilers here on the puck line. But again, then that's sitting at still minus 200. And I don't really want to play that either. I'm just going to go ahead and go over the total. Let's just go for a lights out game here with the Oilers. What you said? So what, at $5 I should win by 4 goals? Is that the deal? Something like that?
They really should. I want to go over. It feels like there'll be 9 goals or something like that scored in this game to me, maybe 10. I don't know. Can I really just go out there and sell it like that? The Oilers have been the hottest team. We know that. They're they're at 107 points. Vegas is 109 points. We know the Vegas can clinch the title. Yeah, there are games that mean things. Golden Knights, we'll talk about them in just a moment. They can clinch the title. The division title with a win tonight at Seattle. So there is meaning out there, but I gotta like this one way over. I really, I mean, I know that might be just because, hey, I mean, the Sharks, they give up a ton of goals. Edmonton, they've been so hot. They scored goals. Uh, they're certainly motivated. It might be hard, because the games are going on at the same time. Let me see. They're actually 90 minutes ahead. So, maybe they'll be in the third period when the Vegas game's in the second period, but they're ahead of them by 90 minutes, so they'll be playing about half the game before that Vegas even gets started. So even if Vegas, they don't score early, so I'll go over. And this one is 7 under. I say 30 there. It's 7 under 20 now, so it's
All right.
actually it's
Ooh,
actually
saving
going
money.
higher. 10 goals. I'm gonna go to the alternate universe in this one, but I'll go with the line here. Butterscotch, I agree with you. In fact, um, I agree with you on that. Some of those 2.5 goals, and I always like it. Okay. All right, let's keep going. We're almost done here with the show, Mindy, and the Kings and the Ducks. Kings are going to be a big favorite here, 220. And the total in this one is currently at 6.5. For the Kings, Mindy, they're, all of a sudden, this little bad streak they're on, they're possibly going to fall into the first wild card spot, especially if Seattle can upset Vegas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go under this 6.5 here tonight. Like you said, King's been a little bit timid as of late here. I don't expect the Ducks to do too much either, but I don't think it's going to be a super high scoring game. I'll go under.
Could be Corpusalo in there. I do think Gibson will be in there one more time. I'll go under, man. Let's keep gambling and take the under in this one with the Kings and Anaheim. I just don't see two teams that are necessarily overwhelming, and we know the Ducks obviously, but it's Gibson here. I'm gonna Ziggy go over, but I want the under. So probably not going to have much on this. We might be ready to just move on, but
Yeah.
I really thought this game would be like a juiced 6, and I don't think there are any juiced 6s out there. I think they're all at 6.5. Let's see. Yeah, 6.5. All pretty much 6.5 flat. There's been very little movement on the total in this game. I want under. I want under for sure. Actually, probably a premium, Mindy, if it was if it wasn't for Ducks money line for Grimsey here. Yeah, I've gotten burned trying to take the Ducks. Steam came in on the Ducks. It's not going to affect the line too much. Kings are definitely well. The Ducks don't. Ducks are pretty bad at home. But Ducks are bad, period. But they don't score enough upsets really at home, and they're on that massive. Is it 13 games now? Is it? Or is it, what is it? It's 13 in a row. Is it 16 straight as an underdog? Or is it 13 straight as an underdog? 16 straight? So I even got burned. I tried to take him the other night. That was a bad call.
Loser of 17.
Okay.
17 in a row was what I
tried
had.
to ignore it's so bad, but
Losses as home underdogs.
okay, is that what it is? Thank you. I knew it was so there's basically 2 bad streaks going. Okay. So we'll take the under here, and man, we got plays in hockey.
We do.
Who cares if the games don't matter? Like Tony said, there's still money to be made. All right, the Canucks and the Coyotes. The Canucks here $1.50, 6.5 over 15 in this one. Season's over for them, for both teams. Coyotes have stumbled again down the stretch, but They are at home, where I love to take them.
Yeah, I don't know who I want to take in this one. It's one of those like I want to try to lean to Canucks, but again, I know Coyotes are good here at home, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the under 4-0 in Canucks last four overall, 5-0 in Coyotes last five Thursday games. I'm gonna go under the total here.
Okay, fair enough, Mindy. With let's see, if there's a Demko in there, it could be Connor Delia in there today. So let's not. Hopefully, it is, because I want to take Arizona, and you want to take the under. So I think you'd want Demko in there, but um, I'm gonna. I can't get off Arizona.
Well,
Take
and
them
Canucks
here.
at 150 is a little bit steep, right? I mean,
Right. I mean, Vancouver's played okay down. Obviously falling short. Butterscotch on Vancouver. Ziggy will take him on the puck line. I don't want him on the puck line at 185. I want him on the money line. Demetrius Canucks money line and under. I'm on Arizona money line. So Golden Knights on the road here. Brossois minus $1.20 total, 6/15 against the Kraken. Could be Grubauer. Did see this Decord in there as well. So we do know, like I said, Vegas in an important spot. Obviously, this is a game that means that the Colorado, two more games. Like I said, they control their own destiny. So
yeah, I'm probably going to be rooting for the Kraken,
interdivision.
but I'm going to go ahead and take the under. It's 15-7-2. Golden Knights last 24 road games to the under, and 4-0 in the Kraken's last four Thursday games. Going under in this one, Ramon.
That was going to be a premium for me if you didn't take it, so I will take the under with you in this one. Both teams with something to play for, so I think that spells it out for me. And I'm listing the goalies there, but I don't know. I think Grubauer may be in there because, like I said, Seattle, they on a hot streak again. They can catch Los Angeles for third place if it just happens to work out. They're playing the Ducks, so I'll take the under in this one. How many plays did we end up with today?
Look
Wow.
in the chat. Look.
Somebody put it in there?
I did.
Oh.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab, where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.